Ready to go again? Word from your mother. Oh. All right. Ooh, I keep on doing this. I'm gonna have to. Increase my stack production. Oh, and I forgot the music card on the last one. Okay. Here we go. All right. Yeah, that's the last one. I have to do it today. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget this kitty cat. Don't let me forget. Okay. I'm going to have a little bit more of that heater, I think. Just a tad. It's just my hands. Oh. One of these days I'm going to scoot out of the chair. Okay, word from your mother, February 13th. This is not a Valentine. Fame and stone, communion. With nature. Communion with nature. Trust and meditation. We'll have to see what. Stone is 26, which is 8, and fame, which is 9, or 6. Stone. Find your balance. And be humble. Find your balance, be humble. Meditate and trust in your communion with God and nature. Yes, I know, I did it backwards. Now I'm out of sorts about it too. But I am. I don't know why. It's the size difference. They're difficult to keep together when the sizes are so different. That's what it is. Alright, we got our cats and dogs. Fullness. The fullness of life. That is pleasure. That cat is purring and she's all up in the flowers and it's honeysuckle. And she's like, alright? Break on through. Be bold. There's no time like right now. Life is good. No time like now. And life could be better. In the Merlin. Alchemy, justice, balance. You're manifesting. You're manifesting your next chapter. Round and round. Are you doing a do-over? Another do-over? Round and round. Break out of it. Oh, don't be seduced by the reach your comforts. Break out of it. Don't go round and round. You don't want to, remember? You want to break the spell. Pieces of you. You're an artist. How can you break the spell? Artistically. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses. Break out. Break out of the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Get out of the matrix. The bad part that you might be, this could be you too, is you could use your talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. I'm talking about astral artists here, and she's talking about finger painting. All right? Take what resonates with you. But that's what... It's a trick. It's a matrix. Break out of the matrix. That's what you really want to do. That's the real story underneath the story. Break out of the matrix. You're getting ready to miss your exit, and you're going to loop again. Use your senses. You've got to wake up the artistic part of you. You've got to be sensitive to that part of you to see this exit that's coming up. It says release others' expectations. And it's a big spring. You can see that's there, released. If you focus on what others expect of you, you'll continue to act on and attract more of what they want for you. But when you can shift your inner thoughts to that what you intend to create, attract into your life, you will no longer have to give mental energy to what others want for you. I round and round. 25. That's the one thing I don't like about that. Okay. Round and round. 25 is 93. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Drama that is happening repeatedly. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Okay. You're coming around again to this problem. You've been here before. This problem that keeps on coming through. And you're missing the exit. You're missing the solution. You're going to have to break through and do something different. And you're trying to find that in your magical sort of way. And art is magic. Art is magic. Magic is art. Truly. Pay attention to your magical art. Don't let them break your focus. They're coming against you, man. They're trying to stop you from breaking it. They don't want you to escape the matrix. Yeah, and they're worried about it. Okay, you're coming up on the exit. Okay, you're right on the edge of the road. Listen to this shit. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backwards or you're just going around the same old shit, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level. You're on the off-ramp. And they get you to swerve back over. You've got to break orbit. Do something in bed. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something. Do something better and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually will have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So if you'll take the time to look and check your notes, okay, check all your lab notes and shit and see and look at it from a scientist, because you are on the verge. Cast your net to the right. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this sort of person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar spot. You're not breaking orbit. The rut, or waller in your rut. Okay? And that's fine. You get to go around again. But this time you can do it differently. And Spirit's letting you know that it's time. And right now is the time when you could do it. When you could do it differently. Spirit's telling you. I guess you did it enough times. It's okay if you try. You still got to do it. Take count of who helps you and who sabotages you. Take stock. Do you find yourself in a repeating pattern? It's a good time to talk to somebody maybe who can help you see what you can't see on your own and repeat what works and what doesn't. That's work it out with somebody. Pros and cons. I used to do that a lot. I sometimes still do. I'll write down pros and cons and goals and what I have, what I don't have, what I'm never going to get. And therefore I have a room full of unused notebooks. They only have like a page or two out of them. Yes, I do that all the time. Then you will feel free of yourself from the old cycles and cease going round and round. If you focus on other people, you'll never see it. It's got to come from you. It comes from you. It comes out of you. And God, you need to get with God. Are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? Because you like going around, like that guy that wanted to stay in the Matrix. You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all these repeat performances. Let me say that again. You have to surrender to the fact that you are the common denominator in all these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You're looking at yourself. You see yourself rationally. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out what you have once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and round, you possess the key to your freedom, and you always did. It's in your hand. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. You got to get right. Whatever there. Yeah. You got to. Some of this round, all this round and round is your fault at the end of the day, because we've chosen this life. Okay, that's the big picture. But all this round and round, it's not about fault. It's about cause and effect. It's about karma, and it's a game. And your aperture, okay, it's moved around where you have the chance. It is your aperture is now, your lock has turned to the point where you have a chance to open it. I don't know what's on the other side, but it's something that you have not done before. Or there's a series of locks. That sounds better. a series of locks, a series of steps, and it's going to bring you a little closer to God, and you're going to find much happiness and satisfaction with that, because that's better than any of this fake distraction crap you got going. That's the real fullness. And there it is. It's with God. Your real fullness is with God. And you've arrived at a point in your life where you're going to get to take a little step up. I don't know. Something's happening on the good side for you. I think that you're going to find that you're going to be feeling very creative. And it's that fullness leaking out. Yeah. As you take this exit. Lean to the right. Cast your net to the right. Be creative in all your endeavors. Be authentic. And lean into this exit. Right? Yes. And you're going to get a little closer to God. One more spiral. One more. Maybe this time you're going to go up instead of round. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Oh, my stuff. Oh, far back. I need to get a place card holder because I tightened up my cards. I'm not happy with that either. Alright. But I'm happy with you. I'm happy with Spirit. I'm happy with my good luck kitty. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So, there's nothing else I like better to do. Read the cards. And I want Spirit to show us the best that we can have. How we can shine. How can we enjoy the shine from others? You know, there's some people you just love to be around them. They fill you with energy. Oh. You know, and you go home and you think, well, it's not nothing you admit, but you feel like you're a better person just for being around them. I've known a couple people like that, but not many. Most of them take your energy. That's sad, because they could shine just like that if they wanted. But, to each their own. I want to shine. I want to shine. I want you to shine. So the Spirit. And we all shine on. All right. What do you have? Two of Swords. Choice. Well, it could be a choice, but it could be an armed truce. Something that you won't see. Something you ignore for the sake of something else. Ten of Pentacles. And Four of Wands. So because you won't see this, you have a happy home, stable life, and it's a party. Always the secret. Hold a part of yourself back, maybe. Oh, that's definitely holding yourself back. The Hermit, 4-point Pentacles. Holding yourself back from the party. You don't want to go to the party. You want to escape. You don't want to... Woo! Okay. Alright. It's too high. See, I'm still... I gotta look at something the same way a long time before I can see it easily. And this is busy. I'm doing good, but it's busy. There's the moon. See, once I don't have to think about it anymore, it'll be piece of cake. Then I'll switch back to the sunflowers. I am looking for something. I am looking for something. And I'm not above making it. And by golly, I can do it. Yes, I can. I could even put a... No, Melissa, no. Alright, tarot. The moon, 8 of swords. Oh, you torment yourself with a secret. But you know what it is. You act like you don't know, but you know. Alright, you're stressed out over it. Okay, so that's the middle between these cards. And then we got the 6 of Wands on the bottom. This is success after. Please bear with me. Thank you, I love you. Oh. Cat. Well, I should just do it right there. Yeah. That ought to be all right. Okay. Now, see, I'm thinking I'm going to have to make my stuff. That's what the stickers are for. 2 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. A secret keeps you happy. A secret keeps you stable. Something you have to defend yourself from. Your defense against something keeps you stable and happy. But you withdraw. And you had to withdraw. You had to withdraw yourself. You had to leave. You had to separate yourself. You had to separate yourself to keep your happiness. But you don't want to talk about it. You don't want it known. It really fucking bums you out. And you know. This is the cross you bear. This is the cross you have always borne. This will be the life and death of you. And you cannot escape. But there will be victory. There will be an ending. And maybe more than one. All the stories I see in my head, there will be an ending because you have a chance to leave. You can escape the matrix like the passages through the Antarctic and the flat earth maps that lead to larger realms. There you are. But you may not be able to see it until you're past it because you're distracted with this life, this life that isn't real. And you got to break on through to the other side. You're manifesting your exit. Be creative. Embrace everything about you that is suddenly creative. Embrace it because the more alive you are, the higher your vibration and the more likely you are to hit that exit. And there's a big spiral. It's a fucking portal. Focus your aperture. focus your portal. Make your, what do they call that when you break orbit? And the elliptical, I don't know what it is. But you're going to get one level closer to God. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that. That's it from above. That's it from a side view. Hit all your artistic frequencies. Do what makes you feel good. And I mean not distraction. Eat 4 plates at the smorgasbord. Okay? Not that kind of fullness. Spiritual, Christ-like. Strive for that. The fullness of you. And be artistic. You are artistic. Embrace it now. Don't say that, oh, I don't have time for that. Make the time, because the time will never be there. It will never just, oh, here's my time. Do it, and you're going to have to fight for it and keep it. Keep what's yours. Make room for what's yours. Don't worry about them. You bend over backwards for something all the time. You sealed off something in order for the happiness and the stability, which is what you do for everyone else, right? Yes, because if it was just you, it'd be solo, fat, and sassy. That's not just you. That's everyone else. What do you do for you? And now you've got to start holding on to it. You got to draw back a little bit of that. And you may have to escape in order to do it, because a lot of these people have been riding on you for a long time. Feel guilty about it. Feel guilty about you time. And you know it's never going to change unless you change it. And you're going to. But at what cost? Or why does it change? Victory after a long battle. That it's yay, but you're too depleted to celebrate, right? Maybe you're coming home to a sick bed. Maybe all the fighting stopped and you won just in time for you to fall down. Judgment. 2 of Swords, a second chance. Judgment. 2 of Swords, a second chance. 2 of Swords is not a judgment. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Second chance because you're afraid to lose that. Give me the 4 of Wands, Spirit. Oh, it's a heavy burden. Keeping this going is a heavy burden. You don't know how long you can do it. You're worried. You're worried about it on many levels. Second chance. 9 of Swords. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Hermit. And the 2 of Pentacles. You are withdrawing from the game. And it's your ball. You've decided something is over, I think. But you're worried it's going to cost you your current level. The level of living to which you are accustomed. That sounds like alimony. Suddenly I was thinking of that Chucky woman. Jennifer Tilly. Yeah, I can see that. But it's hard. It's been hard. You tried so hard. You've tried for a long time, and you're worried that you can't. You've decided something, some sort of change, and you're worried that it's going to have a trickle-down effect and change a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily want to change. You're done playing this game. You're not going to play it no more. You're taking your ball and you're leaving. You're leaving. All right. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Oh my God, you're trying to stop. You're trying to cut off. You're trying to staunch the flow. You are overwhelmed with feelings of nostalgia. How it used to be. You're trying to escape all these feelings, these overwhelming hurt feelings. You don't want to feel them no more. No, you don't want to feel them. You want it to stop. The Knight of Swords, you are running towards something else, the moon, but do you even know what it is? You're seeking. What are you seeking? What are you? You seek. You could free yourself right now if you wanted. You feel abandoned, but you hold the key. And the High Priestess are all fighting in your head about it. What is it you seek? These are ridiculous. Both of these are of your own making. And you got Page of Wands on the bottom. 6 of Wands on the victory after long struggle. Alignment. New ideas, new beginnings. New again. Two of Swords. I don't know. I really don't. There's that moon. Something's over for you. And you're all tied up in a way that you don't really have to be. It's you. Maybe you have to be that way. Maybe that's the only way you can keep what's yours, is to take yourself out of the picture. You're going to have to grow some boundaries. You can't run forever. And you've carried this a long time. You can keep on carrying it. You've already shown yourself that you can, but the question is, do you want to? There's something that you're not telling yourself here. And for you to just up and drop the game, you're like, nope, I'm done. Long time invested, nope, I'm done. Something happened. Now what happened? Let me turn this off. I forgot it was on, actually. Oh, what's happening, Spirit? Tell me. I'm carrying all this. Successfully. Taking care of business. Do what you say. Trustworthy. Responsible. Merciful. Patient. Because you have made this self-deception work for you and everyone involved. And we're looking as the one you have put off. Oh, here's something. 2 of Cups. Second chance, 2 of Cups. Second chance. Something you don't want to see about it. You want to be happy and you're worried that this second chance, the moon. 2 Pentacles. Constantly worried you're going to lose your happiness if. And there's the 8 of Swords again. You just can't face it. 8 of Swords. You just can't face it. You're just terrified. Terrified. You're stuck in an untenable position, actually. After a long, long time of holding it. Something's got to give. The Hermit. And quit playing the game. Oh, the Knight of Cups. Quit playing the game of love. Remove that offer. Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Hanged Man. You're looking at that shit in a different way now. You're holding on to what you want, and what once was so awesome doesn't look that good anymore. You're breaking the spell. Oh. They have no power that you do not give to them. They just didn't stop you. And it's over. Your escape, you're like, oh, God, how am I here again? I am here again. Well, it's over this time because you're circling the drain and you're going to go to a different level next time. This end is really the end. And there's something different coming. And you are running toward it. You're just running toward it. For all the time that you spent here and all the effort in the game that you played, you're ready for it to be over. And you are off to the next thing. That's the truth. You leave this level in a bittersweet way, and there's some sorrow. But you know that you're worthy of what's coming next. You know it's time. That's the truth. You worry. You do. You worry. And there's sadness. There is a sadness. Forgive yourself. Know that it's time to go. This level of the game is done. Put the bad feelings behind you and open the door. That's also a keyhole. That's also a door. Open the door. This time you can. You know how in those games, you come up to a different part of the game that you haven't accessed yet, and you bounce off it like Lara Croft? You now have the access code. Go open that door. And you tell them all to kiss your ass. Especially the King of Wands. Kiss your ass. Because your higher self, the High Priestess, knows the truth that you seek to avoid. Oh, look, I didn't do any of the... Okay, so, and I got death on the bottom. Okay, victory after a long time. A new beginning. And death to something old. And the outcome to that was your meanness. You know your value. You got your guard up. You're ready for any bullshit that comes your way. You got something for them. Bring it on, bitch. You know your value. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Things are turning in your favor. Things are turning in your favor. Keep it up. Cast your net to the right. Your value is such that you are eligible to exit this matrix. And you're manifesting it. You're manifesting your next thing. And you're going to find the fullness of you when you become closer to God. The fullness of God in you. You're going to feel it. You're going to fucking feel it. And you've been putting it back for... You've taken this route a couple of times before already. And you knew then that you were ready to go. And you've been holding out. You've been waiting. Never wait. Never volunteer to wait. I think you were waiting for a soulmate. And it's up to him. he finds the exit or not, really. And you got to cut it with him, because if you don't, you're not gonna get the exit this time. And it says here that you're gonna. Your aperture is closing. As 0 hour comes closer, your options are fewer. And the bullshit falls away. And you will feel your way even more and more clearly that this is where you are called to be. And you see this thing here? Both of you are in this. He's circling the drain. You're coming out the top. They're both forms of rotation. And you've been waiting. You can't wait anymore. You can't wait. You can break orbit. You have no choice. You've waited as long as you could for him to come up. And that's the truth. Well, okay, maybe we'll go for thirds. Have a good day. I love y'all.